Hi, I am Rupam Chatterjee, a Reiki practitioner, a meditation guide, and a crystal healer. This is my first video on crystals which I am making. In this video, I am introducing a very popular crystal. Actually, this is a crystal which comes to everyone's mind when they even hear the term crystal, which is clear quartz. Here we have quite a few specimens of clear quartz. We have a tower back there, a clear quartz cluster over here, and a very nice specimen of clear quartz over here. Now talking about the metaphysical aspects of these crystals, I should say that this lens is a very well not only for meditation purpose but also for tools of healing. So these are actually very versatile crystals, as I'll discuss shortly. So first let us talk about the usage of clear quartz as a tool for meditation. Now clear quartz, as the name implies, is a clear variant of quartz, and it does the same thing, or it makes our mind clear and tranquil during a meditation session. If you think about it, a clear and tranquil mind is a prerequisite for any meditation. So, if one wants to get to a state of tranquil mind and peaceful state, this is a very good crystal for meditating with. Like if one wants to declutter the mind at the end of a hectic day or clear away unnecessary thoughts before the beginning of a new day, this is a go-to crystal for that purpose without even giving a second thought. Another thing I should say when meditating with this crystal is that this crystal is very good for manifestation based meditations also. Why? Let me explain. As I've already said, that clear quartz clears away the mind and declutters it. Now, what is this state? Here, our mind is as peaceful and as tranquil as a pond, as still as a pond. Now, when we just drop an idea, when we just drop a thought, what happens? It creates the ripple. It creates the ripple from our mind, and this ripple transits our mind and goes into the universe. The universe then works on this particular vibration and manifests it. Now, how does clear quartz help in this procedure? You see that clear quartz can attune very easily to the energy of anyone. Now, when two energies are attuned, what happens? Resonance occurs. When resonance occurs, the frequency is amplified. So, clear quartz is a very good amplifier of thought. Therefore, when using it as a tool for manifestation works during meditation, it amplifies your thought. Next, we see that clear quartz always have a point. Now, what does a crystal with a point do? It acts as an antenna. So, the clear quartz not only amplifies our thoughts but also acts as an antenna to transmit our thought from our mind to the universe. Then the universe will respond and manifestation will happen. I have Now moving on. To healing work. How is this crystal beneficial for healing? Being a clear crystal, this absorbs energy, transmits it, and also it has a very good capability to hold on to any memory. So, when healing with this crystal, this absorbs the negative or unwanted energies trapped in various parts of our system, which can lead to various ailments. When this congested or trapped energy is removed, then the ailment is cleared. Maybe it is psychological blockage, physical pain, or any other kinds of ailments. Everything can be removed with the aid of a clear quartz. This crystal also is a very good healing tool when combined with traditional or the conventional medicines, because the conventional medicine works on the physical, this works on the energy level. Therefore, not only our physical but also the energy body is cleaned when a clear quartz is used for healing purpose along with the conventional medicines. Also, this crystal can be used unattended. Let me explain what I mean by that. If a healer so desires, they can program a crystal with a particular intent, then give it to the recipient, and the crystal will do the healing work even in the absence of the healer. Being a healer itself, it will cleanse out the energies or do the healing work or the particular attribute required for the healing session without the involvement of the healer being there. Maybe they are unable to be with the recipient or with the client always. It's natural. But the healing work continues even in the absence of the healer. This is the beauty of clear quartz. Now that we have discussed about the meditation aspect and the healing aspect of clear quartz, now let me discuss about cleansing of these particular crystals. Now, why are cleansing of crystals required? Now see, once these crystals are mined, these go through a lot of people who will come in touch with this crystal, and this crystal has a tendency to hold on to memories, hold on to programming. So if someone holds this crystal with some unintentional thought or with some memory burden, this will get transferred to this crystal, and obviously from the mind till we get it in our hand, there are a lot of people who will be touching this crystal. Therefore, it is required to thoroughly cleanse out this crystal and then work with it. Also, if this crystal has been used in previous healing session, it has accumulated a lot of negative energies, or if it has been used for a particular meditation session, then the programming which has been done is already in this crystal, which can hamper the next programming or the next intention which will be set in this crystal. Therefore, a thorough cleansing of this crystal is to be done when moving on from one session to the another. Now, how can we cleanse these crystals? Being a versatile crystal, this not only lends itself in a versatile or innumerable usage in the metaphysical world, but also for cleansing. Whichever cleansing one can do, it is effective for this crystal. The simplest being, just immersing it in a bowl of salt water and leaving it overnight or over a period of few days if deep cleansing is required. Now, the negative energy has moved from this crystal to a bowl of salt water. Therefore, that water has to be discarded in such a way that it doesn't come in contact with anybody else, since it has gathered or accumulated all the unwanted energies or unwanted intentions or unwanted programming which were in this crystal to begin with. Another way of cleansing clear quartz using salt is by just covering the whole crystal with a layer of salt. Salt, being a natural crystal, will absorb the energy which is entrapped in this particular crystal, and it will get all the negative energies. Similar to the salt water, it has to be discarded in a very similar to the salt water, the used salt has to be discarded in the same way. Another very good way of cleansing this crystal is by using light. Now, what are the natural lights available? The sun and the moon. Now, this crystal can be left out in the sun for a day, and this will be very quickly cleaned and energized with a vibrant energy of the sun, a bold, a very vibrant, a clear energy. Whereas if we require a healing, a soothing energy, charging it under the light of a full moon for a night is a very good way to go. Another good approach is by leaving this crystal in a stream. If one has ready access to a stream where there is no chance of theft of the crystal, I should mention that, then it can be left in a stream where the natural flowing water over the crystal will cleanse it and energize the crystal with a beautiful flowing nature of water. There are also quite a few other methods or few other cleansing approaches which are very much suitable for clear quartz. Without delving much into the procedures in details, I will just mention the names, which are cleansing with smudging sticks, cleansing with sound like with a singing bowl or a tuning fork or a bell, or just with intention. How does it work? Like programming, when we are cleansing crystal, our intention is to remove all the negative energies. We invite the energies of the universe to cleanse the crystal thoroughly and effectively. It works in a very same way as to it works in a very same way to programming a crystal. Here our intention is to cleanse the crystal and get rid of the negative energies, get rid of the negative intentions, get rid of the previous programming. That's all. With this intention, when you cleanse this crystal, it will get squeaky clean and ready to use and energized. So that's all I had to say about this crystal. I'll be back again with another crystal talk next time. Bye for now.